This is Buying Australian, Episode 1, recorded on September 10th, 2009. For more information, you can visit our blog at www.buyingaustralian.blogspot.com. Hi, and welcome to Buying Australian. I'm Tegan, and I'm joined by Sam.
Hi!
So Sam, why don't you tell everyone what Buying Australian is about?
Buying Australian is a podcast and blog hoping to educate consumers about what different labels mean and why it is important to buy Australian.
That sounds good. Let's get going.
So Tegan, what is the difference between labels?
I'm glad you asked, Sam. Consumers like you are often confused between labels such as Australian made, product of Australia, Australian owned, and Australian grown, and what the labels mean. The first one of these labels is the Australian made label. For something to qualify to get the Australian made label, 50% or more of the cost of the production of the product must have happened in Australia. Also, the final manufacturing process of the product must have also taken place in Australia.
What if the ingredients come from Australia?
Well, if the ingredients come from Australia, then the product qualifies for the Australian grown label. Australian grown means that each of the significant ingredients have been grown in Australia, and virtually all of the processes involved in the production of the good have occurred in Australia. The Australian grown label applies to fresh, frozen and canned vegetables, fruit, nuts, meat, seafood, eggs and dairy products, textiles such as wool and cotton, and plants and cut flowers. Or the company may qualify for the Product of Australia logo. For something to be a product of Australia, it means that all of the product's significant ingredients or items that are used in the production of the product must have come from Australia, and virtually all of the manufacturing or producing of the product must also be carried out in Australia. Hope that makes things clearer. The next segment of the show is about why it's important to buy Australian. It's important to buy Australian because when you buy Australian, not only do you keep Australians employed, but you keep the money that's made from selling these products in Australia. Overall, buying Australian creates jobs, boosts the economy and improves the standard of living for Australians. It also gives us great products that are manufactured by Australian companies and Australians, which will mean that they are designed for Australian conditions. This is why buying Australian is important. Our show. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on Buying Australian. Bye!
Bye!
For more information on anything you've heard about on today's episode, you can visit our blog at www.buyingaustralian.blogspot.com. Thanks for listening.